And we're back. Sorry about that, folks. Alright, you still there, Phoenix? Just type in Twitch chat to let me know. Yeah, that's cool. Alright, you're there. Sweet. Let us proceed. Yeah, fair. Should get an ad blocker. Shouldn't work. You've arrived at last. Boldly you have sought to end thy tyranny and wrest your country free. Foolishly you have sought to contain powers beyond your imagining. And here you stand, eagerly awaiting your own demise. There's no savior in you, no remedy for your people. My grasp on your country is absolute. The Naxxonites are eternal, and my reign indomitable. Your failures, fervor, and fatalities have led to only one grave realization, Rexless. Your perseverance shall indeed be the death of you, for it is I who has ensured this. We're ready, High Lord. One of us is going to live, one of us is going to die. Then I suppose you've already admitted defeat. After all, I'm already dead. Hardly. I meant defeated, but whatever. And this time I'll make sure it's a little more permanent. And you still foolishly think defeating me will solve this country's problems. You've come all this way and still you have no idea what you're doing. Maybe not, but eliminating you will eliminate a lot of problems. As long as you exist, we have no hope for a future or a free country. Another will simply take my place. I got here because your people are never happy with what they have. The past will repeat as it has for this country countless times already. You can let me worry about that, but your reign is today. I have to wonder, why is it you do this? The whole country hates you. What endgame do you possibly render worthy of so much loathing? Haha, oh naive children. Mortals are amusing. You exist solely to amuse those of us like me who have passed beyond. I get the feeling you'll soon understand. Now, the time has come. You should be honored. No mortal has yet beheld my true form. Bow to the Emperor of the Black Liches. Uncoil your throats of hope, and look awestruck upon the horrific scourged visage of death's perfect creations. Holy shit, what even are you? The silent hand of subjugation, the vile impetus of 1,000 legions, the undefeated master of the game we are playing. I gave you fair warning, Rex. Your perseverance will be the death of you! I am High Lord Naxxon, the unchallenged ruler of the Black Nation. You look like a fashion nightmare that had some sort of bizarre collision with a corpse. I think this is a better look for you anyway. Still, you have no idea. Foolishly felines. Boldly you face a force beyond your own comprehension. Let me enlighten you then, in the only way I faithfully can. Yeah, some good lines. Alright, I should change my weapons, huh? There we go. Hey! That is yours! Darn. Fuck, I missed. Okay. Things are that good. Oh shit, interesting. There we go, two of those. Okay. Yeah. Oh sweet, that's still here. That's super simple. The Phylectra is exposed. Destroy it quickly. It's not dead. You have done well. In a future far from yours, I will call on your assistance. But that is for another story. Plus, everything. It's over, tyrant. You have caused this world enough grief. I told you already. One will simply take my place. You think you've severed the head of the beast? You've merely removed one of its hands. It's time at last you discover I was but a pawn. The true mastermind of this insurrection will be the Evangelion you deserve. Found you. Good luck, heretics. You're going to need it. Are you ready to go home, Naxon? Yes, do the honors if you'd please. I've been looking forward to a bit of rest and relaxation. Very well. I'll take it from here. Ta-ta. What? Oh, the pieces are in place, and my own twisted game is afoot. Tiramisu already told you, didn't she? Oh shit. I have to wonder, why do you seek power so badly? You have enough power to freeze our entire world with a swish of your hand. What purpose could you such immense power to serve to one who already so tanked on it? Everything. Yeah, like the ability to actually defeat one of us? You're really pretty fucking bad at that. Ever you smart ass. Hang on, I'm gonna shut this door. It's fucking squeaking at me and I hate it. Creaking and squeaking. Being very rude. Very rude door. Don't approve of that one bit. You idiot. Did you honestly think Naxon was behind this insurrection? He's been my right hand and public scapegoat. If you seriously hadn't worked that out by now, you're even more stupid than you look. Your revolution ends here, and your hope follows. You two can be the first to demonstrate my power. Mom! Noah! You bitch! Careful, you might fall. Well, that's new. I've been waiting so long to show you my real power. Tell me, have you ever experienced fear? Because if not, there's a first time for everything, recusant. So if you're so powerful, why have you still failed to kill me? You'd really think you'd have memorized it by now. You're no use to me, dead. Had it been my intent to kill you, I've had plenty of opportunities. While you hang for your life, beg me for mercy. Pray to whatever deity you think still supports you. Wish that someone was here to save you. Go on, amuse me. Nah. Oh, was I being too polite? Cats can land on their feet, can't they? Asperia. She was behind everything. As the red echoes and fell, memories flashed through his head before something unexpected happened. There's a loading screen for Asperia, which we see only once. Big cutscene time.
Severed the head of the beast.
Also, we get Naxon's official voice, finally.
You've merely removed one of its hands. She is in fact still very much alive.
Literally her right hand. In a way,
She
anyway.
will be the Evangelion you deserve.
Yep.
Your failures, fervor, fatalities have led to only one great realization, Aeneas. Your perseverance shall indeed be the death of you, for it is I who has ensured this.
Found you. That was me. End of Act 4. Act 5, The Empress. This is where we start getting into real shit. Kara! You saved me! Pep, it's nice to see you. One last time. Don't say that! You're not gonna die here! Pep, listen. All throughout my life, I've always sought to be something to somebody. Ever since my brother and I parted ways, I always felt so alone. You gave me something I thought I'd never have again. Someone to aspire to be. Someone to model myself after in some way, but it's clear to me now. There is no way in hell I could ever match up to you. And I think that's because you can do all that I try to do without even trying. It's been an honor to aid you, Impetus, and a privilege to save your life. Kara, you may think I'm cooler, but I'm not. I'm just an idiot who occasionally gets lucky. I don't want to hear any more of this failing aspiration crap, okay? You surpassed me the day we met, and you've always given your all to every task you've been assigned. I've always looked up to you as a really cool and confident older sister who would put her life on the line to save what she considered family. And look at that, you just did. So, no dying sad, okay? You mean that. Well, I always thought I was just a tag along. Something like I used to feel around my girl. I'm sure if your bro could see you now, he'd be proud of you. Speaking of him, his blade needs a new bearer. I can't imagine anyone more worthy. New weapon, ethereal blade unlocked. Thank you, Pep. For everything. Don't lose hope. Okay. It was an honor to know you, Carl. I'm gonna miss you. Pretty funny how you only minutes ago mocking me for my failure to kill your brood. And now this. Why are you doing this? You've got something I want, Requisite. I get the feeling you already know what. Your soul possesses power of both an angel and a devil. Absorbing in a state of absolute submission will get me very close, if not all the way, to my end goal. And I can already tell by that expression you're wearing, I'll be able to enjoy breathing you. You'll pay dearly for this. Adorable that you're even entertaining the chance of revenge. But that is what will make this so enjoyable. I look forward to dissolving your faith and shattering your bravery. In due time, you'll be as submissive to me as a dog to its master. For now, though, you've got some movement to do. So have you. Adorable. My turn.
Gotcha. Stupid girl.
What? Two of your good friends are now confirmed dead. Friends you thought were strong and powerful. And yes, they were mortals. But to me, they are little more than decent feed. I hope this puts into perspective just how pointless you are in the grand scheme of things. Gone all of the silent, haven't you? You've never been strong around blood, have you, Mr. Mischief? Since that rude interruption is out of the way, let us resume then. Our human. No, Kara, Mom, they're all dead. I would worry less about them and more about what remains of you. You'll pay for this. Mark my words, Frost Witch. Oh, good. You still have a fighting night left. I do, really. The fight you're about to have could very well be the most dangerous of your life. You soon learn how long it can take to extinguish light, and like each bright spark before, the last light within you will slowly but surely fade out as my dark embrace swallows your spirit whole. That might be a bug. That is a bug. I'll have to fix that. How'd she die anyway? I don't recall doing anything to her. She dies only from the falling fireworks debris. You're losing it just thinking about her being gone forever, aren't you? I can sense your heart pounding from here. You'll be able to join her in a while, you know? I'm speechless. I thought everyone had some kind of heart. I always believed there's a bit of good in everyone, but I'm starting to see I was wrong. Right, I'm gonna save. And see if this is fixable just by a simple relog. If not, I'm going to look into it. Yeah, she's definitely not there. That's bad. I'll fix that. Thankfully, I have the thing open right here. There we go. This is probably it. Yeah, that's it. Alright. What are you doing, you idiot? What? Something weird's going on here. Save points. Oh, hang on. Wait a minute. Why the fuck is that gone? So no, wait. I'll get transported. Yeah. This is what the fight star entails. Didn't get it. See, so, for some reason she's not showing up. There's no way this event should be invisible. Something weird's going on here. Let's see. There's no switch required for her to be on. That's bizarre, it's not showing them. Unless I'm in the wrong location. No. Definitely not. There's no flavor text here. 1 second, folks. I gotta figure out why Asperia isn't. Oh shit! I should probably change that main window. Seems to be alright. Why the fuck is this not logged in? There's a cell switch A on that, so there's no way she could have run it automatically. And it's cell switch C. There's a cell switches. So it's a fixed. No, wait. It's fixed. Okay, must be an initialized. 1 second, folks. Gotta make sure that in here isn't happening. It's stupid. Nothing there. Wait. That just hold on. Not just storm. It's just playing about. Okay, what the fuck? Something bizarre is happening here. We reboot and see if it works. I'm going to suspect it, yeah. Right, I'm not going to bother reassigning the Twitch privileges. Okay, it's fixed now. That's weird, but okay. Let me fix Twitch. I mean, OBS, okay. Everything else is fine, it just this needs to be edited. Oh, please. There we go. Okay. Shit. There we go. Alright, we're back. And the spirit is there now. Right, so I don't know what the fuck happened there, but it's fixed now. Whew. Yeah, all is well now. Alright, so, we've talked to the corpses, let's talk to the spirit. Are you sure you're ready for this? Wouldn't want to make this easy on me, would you? You're on, witch. You never fail to excite me with your eagerness. You don't even know how irresistible you are, do you? Don't you fucking dare! You honest to goodness might be the first creature in all existence I actually hate. Hate enough to justify killing. But I won't be able to stay mad at you, Asperia, even if you've taken away all the family I have left. You're allowed to be mad at me, Peppy, being who comes with the business. I couldn't be arsed holding a grudge. Perseverant as I am, I like to use my energy positively. Folks thinking all and staying mad at you would be stupid. Gosh, that's an interesting philosophy you have there. So what's your excuse? Why the need for all this carnage and bloodshed? You could have kidnapped me and not hunt anyone else. You've insisted that all of us are important in ways to you. None of your business, frankly. And honestly, do you think I care enough about you or your dead family to justify the death of the ones I actually did kill? You think I actually give a shit, don't you? Now you're charming and fun to mess with. But don't think for even a second that your charm will spare you from what I have in line for you. You're going to break, whether you like it or not. We'll see, Rich. Oh, we definitely will. Time for small talk is over. Let's dance, cat. Alright, time for a dash in this battle.
Enjoy the imminent wake of hell beneath your feet.
That's right, conquer that. Oh god. Yeah, so basically, if you try to like shadow dash or just sprint, she will do something nasty to you. And like 1,000-fold nastier than what the Soulcatcher's do. Like, as you know, Asperia freezes you if you try to sprint. That's in a first fight. In this fight, if you, shit, what's it called? It's something. Oh, if you try to shadow dash, she teleports behind you and kicks you for 30 damage. That's pretty nice, bro. Oh, shit, I hit it. Oh, shit, I avoided it. Just missed, of course. Got her. One more, and we're into phase 2. screw it. I've never seen such tenacity. Keep at it, Pep. In the end, it will be worth it as I bleed you dry of your will. So now she gets a melee combo. And this attack. If those swords land, it's an instant death. Or not, if you have Inspiring Poster. But otherwise, it's something you definitely watch out for. For how I'm surviving right now, fighting this fight like so many times is ridiculous.
I love the way your heart is so vicious.
Ow. Hey, don't scratch me, that's not nice.
Realize openness.
Ow, bitch!
Realize openness.
One hit left. I win. My, aren't you a fighter? Very few mortals can claim to be able to withstand even this fraction of my power. You've killed everyone I know. I have to at least try, for their memory more so than myself. They're in a better place. I'll be more than happy to let you join them, after I've had my fun with you, of course. Look around you, Coquito. All you fought for, all you've persevered to protect, ashen on fire, bleeding out and deceased. You aren't a savior. You are only the fool. You think I just give in now that you've made my life hell? Weren't you supposed to be, good at your job? I've got more tricks yet, don't you worry. But I have to wonder why. Why hold on now? You could just break, and in a few weeks or less you could be with them. Just let it all go. There's nothing to fight for anymore. You're alone, weak and probably scared, and vastly outpowered. Just make it easy on both of us. Give in, surrender to me, and after I'm done, I will give you everything. You're the idiot. I didn't think much of it at the time, but promising her I wouldn't give you my soul was easily the best pact I've ever made. And now that they're dead, I'll sooner die than let them down. So if you want my soul, you can give up. You've already lost. I see. But don't get cocky, Creme. I always get what I want. Consider that my dirty little promise to you. Right, let me build up. Human me, Frost Witch. There's nothing you can do to me now. All your leverage is now useless or gone, so you either kill me or let me go. Oh, you wish it was that easy. I see I picked too easy and for no reason for you. Let's correct that. Hey, what are you doing? Let go of me. I was hoping you'd say that. So cute when he screams. When I'm done, you will beg for mercy, but that won't satisfy me. In bleeding lies hope. For you, there is no hope. Once you relinquish your hope, you are mine. It is only when you are silent and motionless that I will be truly satisfied. What? Now, weep! Let's go. Okay. Whatever. Okay. Yeah, she redeems us. Yeah. Yeah, she's pretty mean. She's pretty mean. Consider me impressed? I thought you'd really be hurting by now. And what a perfect arena this is. Any slight misstep could mean death. I wouldn't intend to let you off that easy. The more you fight to survive, the weaker you become, and the more you excite and inspire me to ruin you. Phase 3, also known as Fuck Me Dead Phase. So it's basically just dangerous mechanics from prior phases,
wake of hell beneath your feet.
but all compacted into a small as fuck arena. So you really can't screw around here.
Watch where you stand.
Got her! Duh, nowhere to go. Yet again it seems I have you at my complete mercy. Tell me, Rexant, what do you treasure the most? Who else of your expendable friends do I look to for your torment? Oh, that looks like it hurt. That really hurt. Good. Failure to answer will result in more of the same. You shouldn't turn your back on someone with nails as deadly as mine. Also, so impolite. That tramp in the hood teach you these terrible manners. But you're forgiven for now. Seems you're finally losing it. Breaking. I can feel your struggle. Your little heart is beating away. I wonder. Keep still, or this will hurt even more than it is going to already. Yeah, I think it was real nice. Anyway, Phoenix, not to worry, as these will be uploaded to YouTube as long as the video doesn't, as long as my graphics card plays nice. As I suspected, your blood is absolutely divine. I'm tempted to drain you fully now and not senselessly abuse you any further. What do you think about this? Well, you ponder that. I'm just going to continue feeding if you don't mind. I'm kidding. You don't have a choice. I can't feel anything. What have you done to me? I've numbed your nerves temporarily. Now come on, better answer fast before I actually do bleed you dry. Oh, it's okay. I'll have them up on YouTube. What do I think if you're joining me fully right now? Well, I say it's no fuck. Clever draw there, Deckmaster. It turns out that line is my one weakness. But now look at you. Weak, still sort of paralyzed and at your wit's end. And I've just gained any energy I expended from that feed. It's game over, Rapscallion, don't you think? No, I'm not going to give in. I made a promise. Persistent as ever. Fine, I'll kick you around for a while you're still powerless to stop. Ouch! 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 1 HP left, boys. What's this? Don't tell me. You like being kicked around like a stupid mutt. Why not play it my way, so I can take all you hold dear away? Flipping me, the bird? You've got some guile. I like that. But my patience isn't infinite. Let's see if you're as ironwood in your mind as you are in person. Incredible. I've put him through so much and his mind is still this tranquil. Well, let's see once and for if his sides are divided. I wondered if you'd end up in here eventually. That sounds nothing like Pep. Show yourself. As you wish. You and he look very different. You really have no clue what you're getting into, do you? You beg and fuss and meddle in affairs far greater than you can comprehend. Don't tell me powers are beyond my comprehension, brat. You know why I am here. Because you can't break him on your own. I wouldn't test my patience if I were you. I'm even more dangerous here than I am out there. Regardless of if that's true or not, you're not going to cause trouble here. You and I both know why. I've almost killed the little shit. It would not take much to establish his entire mind now. That is where you are wrong. Pep will die before he breaks. I've broken the spirits of everyone I've sought to dream. I don't wager you fare any different. Most minds are that simple, but my host is another case. Enlighten. Most have one Saki, or two, but Pep has three. Two backups and his own. If you force one of the backup Sakis into submission, the other will simply become dominant. One of an angel gene, one of the devil gene. That is how Cupidos are so able-bodied at handling stress. Sorry to disappoint you, Witch, but my host is factually impossible to break. And if you try to shut this Psyche down, I can assure you, you won't like what comes next. Sure. You're as dumb as he is if you think I can't do some basic math. And just what do you think you're going to do? Shut off his angel gene, forcing his conscious self and devil gene to channel in the exterior. Then break them both. Repeat the process with the end first. Drain him after both have been made submissive. Shit. And your expression just gave way that you know it will work. Nice going. You're even more confident in protecting what you have than he is. Yeah, she's a cunning, ruthless bitch. Not even gonna try to stop me? You said it yourself. You're even more dangerous here than out there. Absolutely pitiful. You're a disgrace. Get out. You've no point extending your stay here. So this is what a devil looks like who's about to lose control. Go gloat your council of blood holes about it. I needn't extend your torment further. Perhaps more fun to mess with anyway. You're kind of boring and won't be missed. Hold on. Wake. Ah, head. What have you? You could have made this a lot easier on both of us, you know. But now I've had to go and invade your mind. Your defender is even more hopeless at defending his world than you are. Wow, how bloody cryptic. I don't think you should have. You turned off my angel gene? You have any fucking idea how stupid that is? No? Why didn't you enlighten me? You even think about any of the stupid shit you do before you do it? Holy fucking Christ to spare you. Do you really think this would break me? So, at last, I see your true power. Took you long enough. Why are you happy about this? What you've done to revitalize my energy and make me really angry. It's true, getting that spark out of you would be difficult, but I've kept the leverage alive for this very reason. Your mouth is getting on my nerves, Frostwitch. Come fight me. I'm going to thoroughly ruin your shit. Though, whatever. I'll indulge you, but win or lose. Very soon I will finally be able to stamp out what is left of your brain, and the last light within you shall be eclipsed like so many before.
I love the way your heart beats so viciously.
Mother. Gonna lose that source of loss. Oh, that's rough. The chicken's about it. Damn it, that's not what I meant. Right, here. Oh, let's be using one here. Hey, look, it would be so hot. Oh, there goes my first race poster. Fuck this bullshit shit. God, I'm glad I had that potion. I would be dead otherwise. Alright, I'm gonna go with it. This is the time to spend all those power-ups. Those are best.
You
Fuck!
damned.
Holy shit.
I love the way your heart beats so vicious.
Whoa. Piece of off. God. You can thank Kate Holden for the superb voice acting of Asperia. Man, that was hectic. Well, that hurts. Unreal. Don't ever do that again. You needn't worry about that. I've got so many surprises in store for you now. You're gonna be back, aren't you? Yep. Enjoy your last moments of joy as they fade away, Rexant. I will break you. It's unnerving how you're smiling after I've just killed you. I've faced death before. I'm not afraid of doing so again. You've changed nothing. I'm so glad you're alive, Pep. Oh, perfect. I forgot you still had a life left. Nola, you scared the shit out of me. So, finally got her, huh? Pretty big words coming from an 8-timing Dirty Bones. Feel free to celebrate, though, for when I return, no amount of spirited cheer will save you from the utter ruination I will deliver. Great, we've had extra lives and nobody told me? I thought that whole 9 lives thing was a big myth. Hey, you do well enough with just the one. I didn't tell you because, well, no real point, right? Best to survive on what you think you've got. I thought it was general knowledge cats had 9 lives. Nola would be dead otherwise. Oh god, that makes sense. Wait, so does that mean Sped or... No, Sped used his final life protecting you. He's gone, and even if Sven's lives had kicked in, he wouldn't have survived. The star exploded and the rubble crushed him. Whether you like it or not, you're going to break that promise. You red piece of shit. Ta-ta. That's for my husband. That's for his eyes. That's for my son. And that's for my stepdaughter. Whoa, Jill, that's Willie. I'm alive. And she's... Oh. Well, that one's just for being such a bitch. Seriously, fuck you, Asperia. Well, if she wasn't dead before, she's definitely dead now. Mom! Listen, we gotta go, and get back to the forest to take refuge. Everyone in the city is dead and Asperia's done something to me. It's a shame this whole event's so awry, but at least we're still alive. They're all dead, Pep. Asperia's entirely massacred the revolution. We've gotta get out of the city. It's not like crawling with soul catchers now. I'm with you on that. I'd rather not see a skyscraper ever again. Let's get to the forest. Dark aftermath. What happened here? What the fuck? I've never seen anything like it. The dark is harmless, but it does seem to completely diminish light. Can we even get to the forest now? Only one way to find out. Not sure what this is, but it seems to completely nullify that. If you enter it, you may never find your way out, so best to just not go there. That's not how it works. She's already dead. So, what'll happen is she'll just restore back at Helldeath and then be able to take a portal back here. Or because she's a high-ranking Seraphim, she can just come back here at will. This was bad. This was bad enough with just the corpses. Now there's this roaring anti-light everywhere. The sooner we can get out, the better. I thought we were going to do so well too. We had high hopes and defeated Naxxon. Now I'm not sure if we achieved anything at all. What have we gotten ourselves into? I saw Kara, what was left of her. She must have been in her last life, or she got crushed until she had none left. Given how little choice we have, I get the feeling we're walking right into a trap. Be ready. Door wide open, no other ways to go. I hope Splode is still alive, if only so I can wring an explanation out of him. Welcome home. I did you the liberty of house cleaning and dealing with your rodent problem. Splode! Asperia. You're joking! You're back this quick! Idiot. Didn't the dog Anti-Light that led you here tip you off? Anti-Light is sort of a Dark Seraph's thing. Is this it then? Is this fair if we make our final stand? Nope. Ah! Mom! I can't move anything. It's where one of you meets their end, but your red menace here gets to choose. Don't bring Mom into this! This is between you and me, Asperia! Oh, is it now? If I recall, I got quite a painful beating from this wretch, and she insisted I take it very personally. Now that I've unlocked your anger, it's time to unlock a new emotion for you. Dread. It's a shame that so many have had to die for the sake of keeping you alive, but now is your chance to atone. You can't mean. That's not fair, Asperia. Life rarely is. Now you have a choice to make, Pep. Should you give me your soul, all this suffering can end, and your mother and stepsisters can live on. I can vouch for that. Or you can sacrifice her for the sake of perseverance, and she will be followed by your shadow over there. These are the options. This is it, heretic. Your final choice. Don't be afraid, regardless of what you choose. Someone here is going to meet their end, and so too will the last light within you. I'm ready to die. Don't give up. You made a promise. You promised me that you wouldn't let this harpy have your soul, and if you go back in it, I'll never forgive you. This is horrible. There must be another way. Ah! Shouldn't struggle. These nerves think up through steel like it's butter, you know? It's taking all of my restraints to do with this woman what you did to me, so don't try my patience, represent. Pep, whatever choice you make, I won't judge or hate you for it. I'm only dreading what a place you must be in right now. I'd hate to have to make such a choice. Tick-tock, represent, time is dead cats. On one hand, you could save everything you want at the expense of only yourself, but this stupid woman would never forgive you for it. On the other hand, you can keep your promise in return for a future where nothing gets nicer, and any friends you meet die around you. Regardless of what you choose, you're going to break today. The expression you're wearing right now confirms it. Oh. Well, that's an illusion of choice. I'm sorry, Mom. Promise is a promise. It's okay, just, if you can, close your eyes. I can't. The spirit's paralysis keeps them open, forcing me only to watch as the spirit drains my mother dry. The woman who was bravely stood by our family's side through thick and thin, who came back even after I gave her a chance to run. The moment I made the decision, I felt I'd made the wrong one. This is why. This is why I didn't like making promises. I tried to escape, but I can't even close my eyes. I tried to scream, but I can't even release a gasp. I try to ask her to stop or just finish it quickly, but all that comes out are whimpers. I don't even hate this barrier. I hate myself. In this moment, I can't even think to blame anyone else for this. This should not have happened, but I let it, and now I'm paying the price. The road to hell was paved with good intentions and the blood of kin. For what is over in a matter of minutes, I feel like hours pass, even days. This folly is so brave. She's doing all in her might not to scream out in pain. Until the end, she did everything for those she loved, never once thinking about herself. She was a calm face even while being painfully extracted of all the blood her heart carries. She deserved better than me. She deserved better than this. I can feel it happening. I'm losing it. My hope is waning. I guess she was right. She really does get what she wants in the end. Damn her. Just damn everything. It wasn't supposed to go like this. I'm the hero. No. I'm only the fool. And here I am, shamefully being a coward for the sake of a promise. But the one light that still shines to me, the one glimmer of hope, is that I'm not going to let her have her way. The spirit's not going to get my soul. And with this vile act, I'll see to it that she doesn't win. I won't let you down, Mom. I won't be broken. Hope you're happy, Rokazint. Maybe we aren't so different. Mom! No. No! Even when you were being painfully extracted, you never flinched. You never let yourself just be free and scream. I can't claim to know anyone that determined it wasn't meant to go like this. Seems I was. Seems I was right. She fights like she blows, shamefully and pitifully. I'm done with this family. She dies, don't you make her my fucking problem. Selfish little good-for-nothing brat. Mom, you're going to be okay, right? Promise me you'll be okay. I can't make promises like that. But can you make one for me? Anything, name it. Don't become like your father. Shit. Sparrow, what's wrong? I've made a mistake. Don't make any more stupid promises, okay? This was her. It's me. I can't do this anymore. I'm not going back on my promise, so I'm using the last card I have. Zeb, you want to play again? You definitely are in a bad mental state. That woman really did a number on you. So I take over so you can recuperate. Yeah, salvage what you can in this situation. And don't let Nola get killed. She's all I've got now. We understand. Just be warned, you will need to recuperate before time is up. Else your regular psyche may be destroyed forever. There are worse things. Oh, hey, Zeb, was it? Yes. My host has asked me to take over for him while he recuperates. He really didn't need to see that. It traumatized him as likely as you. Wait here. I'm going to see what options we have left. In my search for amusement, my lust for power, I forgot what originally caused me to seek power in the first place. My mother was beaten by my drunken Richard. Fuck off! Fucking farm. My mother was beaten by my drunken wretch of a father. I promised her I would never become like him. Also dying. I realized too late just what I was doing. Yeah. I just had the fucking phone bug me in the middle of, like, important fucking feels and dialogue, so I was mad. Seems even after all I've done to desensitize myself to death, the millions I've killed indirectly are not to secure a sense of place and purpose in the worlds after. I can't escape it, not my morality nor the past which has carved me this recent revelation. Despite all of the deaths around him, this is likely the only one he'd seen so visually. Of course it would break anyone. It broke me. I was alone in my house for a week until that fateful day. A young girl wearing blue with purple hair, no more than your age, found you. Yeah. She took me back to her home. She and her parents treated me like one of their own. You'd become so afraid of being hurt again that you'd never want to leave the house. Whenever I left, you would be haunted by all the things that could happen. But you told me to be strong and how to fight, so that I may never have to feel so hopeless again. It's funny. She may have been a guardian angel for all I know. Perhaps she was even my mother, who came back to help me under a new face. Congratulations. Took you long enough. I had tried to forget it all. I think I've been lying to myself. Perhaps I thought that if I became so fit and powerful that I wouldn't be hurt again. None of us are above beyond being hurt, Hesperia. But there's better ways of going about it than living in denial. I can't even bring myself to look at you, but I want so badly for someone, anyone, just to hug me and let me cry my eyes out. I almost became someone I absolutely abhor. What matters is you didn't do what your gutless bastard of a father did. You didn't scoff and walk away. You realized then and there what you'd almost done and stopped, before going that final inch towards hell. Undesirables like your father who walk out on their child after leaving the mother to die are typically employed by no death due to their hate. But I'm no death in as well. I chose to be this way. I didn't learn a damn thing until now, I guess. Well, you never became a mother. You didn't want a chance of putting a kid through what you'd been through, right? I came back to look after you because my love for you exceeded the hatred I held for your father. Slowly. So this is what she meant. I can never atone for this, even if I want to. The world is really fair, but what could I even do to make amends for this? I've already done so much damage. So, you finally woke up. Dear me, sir. You're the last person I expected to see. Oh, come now. Do you really think I would miss out on your epiphany? You're mean. If you weren't so dark already, I'd be calling you the pot about now. But let's not derail your very big and important revelation, okay? The main thing is, you want to make right what you made wrong. Or, at the very least, you want to make the world a little more fair, am I wrong? I do want to make amends, I'm just not really sure how. I feel like this epiphany may have come too late. If there's anything that's remarkable about you, it's that you always get what you want. If it really means enough to you, you'll find a way. Convincing Pep in his current state won't be possible. But in this small world, friends are hard to come by. Your hunter may also be your ally. Pep's right. I shouldn't have forced him into making a promise, but I'd hate just as much to see that happen to him. I'm going to get some fresh air, and if I can find anything, something to drink. Oh, hang on. Oh dear. Dear, oh dear. Thankfully I just saved. Right, first off, let's see if this is upgradable. Ooh, it is. Yeah, you wouldn't know it. Curiosity. Ever an ingrown banality of cats. What the? Who are you? Is this something Splode was working on? Actually, come to think of it, I shouldn't do this just yet. No! Don't do that! Bad, go away. F5, that's right, God. Sorry about that. I just realised that's probably not the best time to do that. We'll do it after I get back here. Excuse me. Okay, good. Still working? What do you mean your cat or pet? Sorry, I've lost the concept. Peaceful, isn't it? Who are you? What are you doing here? You're the witch hunter, right? Apparently, but it's had very little relevance so far. To think you've had the power to defeat her all this time, but never even known it. I don't think anything really can defeat Asperia. Nothing physical can, but in a way, you've already beaten her. You just don't know it yet. I don't even care for fighting anymore. I just want to live out what pitiful an existence I can manage before she comes to use me as leverage. I don't think she will at this point, but I won't derail us with that. You're a witch hunter, and this veil of anti-light is witchcraft. Did you really think all this time those eyes of yours were just for show? Focus on what your heart desires, and the void of light will disperse. Do you know what you desire? I'd like to go home, even if my parents don't live there any longer. Close your eyes, focus on what your heart desires, and then reopen them. Alright, I'll try. See? You can do it. Thanks. Who were you? Long story, but I'm basically Asperia's mother who posed as a childhood friend in disguise so the laws of Gravana will allow it. Basically, I'm a guardian angel, which is the inverse to a soul catcher. You don't have wings or a halo. Silly, I do. I just have them dismissed right now. We're designed to be able to blend in with mortals, as both us and our inverses are important to the main cycle of mortal propagation. Explain, why are there so many angels and demons among us? To keep population in check. Asperia and Nexum were enlisted to depopulate this country after the Great War, since the baby boom had gotten out of hand. They were also the ones responsible for instigating the same war in the first place. Wow, so when overpopulation became a thing, this sort of shit happens. More or less, though Asperia and Nexum were particularly rough about it. On the inverse, areas with lower dwindling populations call for the attentions of those like me, those who preserve and foster life. How that deals with depopulation, while Garvana, or heaven in the mortal terms you know it as, deals with repopulation. Together the two who keep a balance, and typically stop races being wiped out or becoming overabundant. No. It's just Fiore's childhood friend. She does have like pinkish hair, but that's the only real similarity. That actually explains a lot of the vibe I've gotten from Nex and some of his minions. They seem to think of it all as a big game. Well, I think when you die, life's a lot easier to not take seriously. Mortals are raised to fear death, otherwise they'd be boring. And when immortals like Asperia, Nex, and the like have essential in eternity, they do tend to begin thinking of mortals as toys. And if they break, then they simply know they'll understand when they reach the worlds after. It's cruel, but also kind. Weird, huh? Says Livy. I'm not sure why, but I feel a lot better about all this suddenly. I'm gonna go home and see if I can't just enjoy myself. Thanks, Espy's mom, who's also a childhood friend. You can call me Sarah, if it's easier for you. That would be easier. Thanks, doll. You're welcome. I've been cleaning up the mess. I see you found how to use your hidden witch hunter powers. Good luck, Noah. This just makes it painfully obvious to know where to go. What the f... Hey, we've been here before. Want to approach this one? Asperia. Getting some fresh air too, huh? Yeah. I can see it in your eyes. You regret what you did. Yeah. Since regardless of how dead and detached you become, you never truly lose your humanity. I'm not afraid of death now. I thank you if you hadn't been so graphic about it. I wish I could have been so strong about it. You awoke a monster within, huh? Worse, I came very close to becoming it. I envy you for having parents that both loved you dearly. Rough, so that's what happened. You catch on pretty quickly. You want to make this right, to make amends, yeah? There's no way I can ever amend or atone for what I've done, but I want to at least do what I can. I'm sure we can get Pep back, but he's broken, can't we? He's let Zep take over. That's very dangerous. If Pep doesn't get a hold of himself before Zep has to retreat, his conscious psyche may die forever, forcing a split-power struggle between his angel and devil gene. The best case scenario is one takes dominance, but I'd say given Pep's level of willpower, that they would both coexist, creating a cherub, which is a very undesirable outcome. A cherub? Half angel, half demon. Their existence alone is an ill omen for any universe. They are capable of using both hate and love to fuel their angelic and devilish powers, making them essentially one of the most powerful beings in existence. That probably sounds hypocritical, given that I was about to drain him of both sides of power, but I'm already Heldathian. Angelic mana simply gets converted into demonic mana, or Arcanfire. His mortality means that systems which govern such transformations aren't prepared to deal with it, as there was not supposed to be mortals that possessed powers that were fueled by Arcanfire or Netherlight. Netherlight, is that the inverse of demonic mana? Yeah, it's angelic mana. It is regenerated with love and compassion, while Arcanfire is regenerated with hatred and discord. Interesting. So, I have to wonder, if I died, would I get to choose which I became? Yes, at least unless your ascension is rigged. But I don't feel pulling that on you would be very necessary. I've messed with your life enough. I hardly need to involve myself in your death. So, if Pep loses his conscious psyche, will it be in, I don't know, Helldeath or wherever he goes? Unlikely. The universe is ruthless when it comes to alterations in its design. Cherubs were never meant to exist. The fact one has even the possibility is a frightening revelation. So what about Pep? If his conscious self doesn't wake up, I doubt he'll be going anywhere. He'd likely be erased. If you aren't familiar with the term, that means he will cease to be entirely. We can't let that happen. And who could even erase, say... Too many questions, Noah. Even speaking the aspect of Erasia's name is bad form. Let's focus on the matter at hand. We're left with only one option. We have to get Beb back, and to do this, we'll have to enter his mind. Oh boy. He's crazy enough on the outside. How would we even disable Zep? It takes a lot just to get Pep unconscious. I'm afraid I don't know. I think that's something you have to work out in yourself. Meanwhile, I'll prepare a spell so you can join me in our invasion of his mind. Can't you just go in and... No, please, who do you think I am? It'll have to be you who talks to him. I can sit by and help out, but you need to be there. He harbors more feelings for you than he does most. I suppose you'd know because... I'm not blind to passion, Nola. During our battle, his heart was beating so vividly I thought it might have learned to fear. But I was wrong. Everything he fights for is about you and his family. I'm kind of jealous, to be honest. Not of him or you, but of that feeling. It's one of the downsides to dying. Inevitability becomes a lot less worrisome, and fears you out of dying and life virtually vanish. So, this spell, will it require me to be alive? No, but why? You see, meet me back at the woods and prepare that spell. I'll fetch Zep. Alright, good luck. After some searching, I found him. Hey man, what other choice does she have? Pep, stop wearing that stupid cloak and... The red rapscallion you know can't hear, but you can call me Pep still if you like. I am a part of him after all. Listen, you need to come back to Splodes. I'll be going back soon, but I've got a final dance to do. A christening of all that has been so utterly corrupted. What are you planning to do exactly? Bury the painful memories of this country in the only way the devil would approve of. You're going to blow it all up? How does that factor into Pep's interests? The boy's goal was never to The boy's goal was never to protect the city, as is immaterial to him as this personification of his psyche may be to you. It serves as only a reminder of all who have suffered. It deserves a proper burial. What about our world, our livelihood? What about... Those sound like your goals. Restoration was on the agenda, but the last few days have made it clear the Britain we know and love is lost. I'm simply quelling the suffering. This was a lost resort. You should be honored that the boy will go to such lengths to keep a promise he made to you. I will do all that is necessary to make sure he doesn't wake up unsatisfied. For now, he needs to sleep. Why do you keep calling him the boy as if he's your protege? You're the same person. Because he does not realize what power he truly commands. He has been running from it for much of his life, but lately he's beginning to see just how powerful he truly is. He's still an apprentice of his powers. I have been nudging him towards them more lately, as I could well save everyone he holds dear. Now I'll be fine. They didn't save the one who broke him, nor did they save anyone else he cared about. So, what exactly is he or you trying to save? Tell me the truth, Impetus. What are you fighting for? His family, all that's left of it. That has always been his goal. Be at ease no more. You needn't fear that your friend has succumbed to any sort of corruption. That said, he will not be able to return until his androgen is reactivated, and that frost witch may be the only one who can do it. So you will have to convince Hesperia of what's more important, if you wish to recover the fool you know and love. I've already got it all sorted out. You need to come with me. If you truly cannot return until the androgen is reactivated, then there's even more danger we may lose Pet forever. I'll be at Swode soon. You go on ahead and get her to put up some sort of barrier. To keep you safe, this will be quite a blast. I can't let you do this. I won't let you do this. This world is all I have. Without it, I am as nothing as your tone is, and I don't want that. Understandable. Very well. If you can defeat me in a duel, then I'll deactivate the explosives. But if you lose, You must promise me you'll survive. My host would never forgive me if I let you die. Much as I have a bit of my own agenda, I've become fond of sharing space with the boy. I don't wish to displease him more than I have already. Thank you for understanding. Nola, while I agree to fight you, I don't want to destroy you. If you died at my hands, Shrek would never forgive me or himself. Is the world really worth that is much to you? Deep down, it sounds utterly ridiculous, but my heart is telling me that this is what I need to do. It would be so much easier to let you do this when a treat explodes, but I can't. It's hard to even explain why. I have to do this. I'm not sure if a part of me wants to experience your power firsthand, or perhaps I'm being foolish enough to try and beat it. But something is telling me that not doing this will be an absolute nightmare. Perhaps it's my witch hunter instincts talking, or perhaps it's the world calling out to me. But something is happening. Perhaps you have a hidden power as well. I think we all do. No, I know now. Tiramisu's original plan was to create an army of those who hold special properties. I can't believe I didn't work this out sooner. What the? I knew it. Now we'll see, Zep. If even you are above nightmares. Oh, let's not have a game between there and this and them.
Where did this come from? She's definitely only immortal, but yet she's putting out almost as much power as I do.
There's Zep's cannon voice. Is this really how much the world means to you? Now I have feelings, dearie, but some things are more important. It is my world to protect. Very well, let's begin. I still have no intent on killing you, but now I can at least feel as though this may be a fair fight. I don't intend to kill you either. I just don't want all you've worked for to be destroyed. Then let us see then if you can save the world you know and love. Definitely save. Draw. Shit, shouldn't have done that. Whoa. Rip. Okay, I got this. I have to time this right. Damn it, of course it's not gonna work. Ugh. Gotta be careful in this arena because everything is death. It all leads to pain. Alright, this was a stupid idea. I think you're upset me more. There we go. So we're fighting with parents. Spin to win. Oh fuck, explode. Oh god. No! 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 Alright, let's rebuild, What is it? Shit. But damn, she keeps running away. I got an idea. Move, idiot. Move! Odds. Oh god. It's fight is really tough. You gotta be really careful in this fight. Get this for you. Fucking cunt. God, she does low damage. Fuck!
To hell.
No, we'll just, no, this is the past. All this. Seriously, game? Okay, let's me up. She hasn't very much of a threat, thankfully. This fight is really difficult. Good, I got the safe position that time. This is doing much better. Oh wait. Shit. God, I'll go. Oh, that's why I can take this thing. Fine. God. Gotta kill Dad. Fuck you, Dad. Hey. Fine. Hard part's out of the way anyway. Very nice. Yeah, I just gotta kill this sword though. Alright, can't go through. I failed. But good, you're not over. You may have failed to save the material world around you, but there's a world you can yet save, and it's one that cares as much about you as you do it. Now go! After giving this country its last rights, I'll be demolishing the remainders of the past, so that none have to know that you failed to protect it, nor that Pep failed to respect it. Alright, but I will help you, Pep, I promise. If Pep could see you now, I'm sure he'd be old and inspired. As you were, Nola, I'll be with you at Splode shortly. You have all waited long for this nightmare to end, and I am he of deliverance. I speak to thee, old kings and queens of past, those who once naively ruled these lands with honor that we foolishly begrudged. But you needn't suffer any longer. The devil behind the pale door and her hairs shall never fall into obscurity. We will be remembered, and my host will see to that. But for your poor suffering spirits, rest is at long last at hand. You have surely awaited long the removal of the Naxonite taints and the Asperian dread from your world, and I have made the due preparations. It's funny, they say ruin brings about creation, and it seems that in the current state this country is in, ruin is at least the proper burial you've all yearned. You needn't thank me. Thank the one they call Pep, He is the name you should all know. He is the one who will be remembered. Truly, he is a fool, but in a way that can save worlds, galaxies, possibly even the universe. The blood of your royal lineage still runs through him. Now, the final minotaur of the Big Ben's bell is nigh. From its soon silenced cacophony will erupt the retribution this country has silently sought since its reclamation. Allow this public servant and saboteur in one to erase the mistakes of our deluded damned in the only way left. Fare thee well, my queen and country. May the grace of God hath let you forgiven in time. Appreciate the bold jester soon to be committed. For what good memory may remain in the defaced obelisks which once seated your clergy has now been overshadowed by that dreaded corruption. Today the next nights have been ended, the experience have given way, and so the final blessing on this country is to forget they ever existed. The towers of tyrants shall fall! Okay. Yeah, you can thank a crew for that. It was very rarely online, so you don't want to get a chance. Right, let's go in here before we go and do that. Because now we have pep with this, sort of, not really, but shh, it's the only chance we got, okay? I can still get out from here, can't I? God, I hope so. Yeah, okay, I can. Phew. Curiosity, ever ingrown banality of cats. What the? Who are you? Is this something Splode was working on? Too many questions, young Bombay. She's older than me. This is gonna be our earlier area, so don't fret too much that Pep is just suddenly okay. It is actually meant to be for earlier stuff. I just didn't get around to it. I'm scarier too. Don't tell people that. It's still young to me. I'm grown enough to still be unaware of the horrors of our universe. We got enough to worry about with the Hesperians. Ah, such an interesting display. Yet it will be a small little blip on the timeline, forgotten in the span of not even a century or so, except by those with their heart in it. Show yourself. Who are you? How does a man introduce himself? When he has 1,000 names. What the fuck? Rephrasing my question, what are you? I'm lots of things, too many to list, but you can call me Laz. Well, that's something. So was Splode in all of this? Yes, anyone who knew the real extent of our depraved reality would be eager to assist me. But not you. You have your own destinies to fulfill. Allow yourselves to forget what you have seen here today. The cosmos depends on it. So I guess I can't get to know what you are? I could tell you, but it would mean nothing to you. From my calculations, you have no idea what a Galaxian or an Envoy is, do you? I don't. Sounds like some kind of alien species. An alien? You're an alien, right? I was, once upon a time. It is the alien's name which I go by, but I am something completely different now. After all, what do you call a being who doesn't exist? Quit making that face! Leave and forget, young skeleton. There are secrets hidden everywhere, buried in the flesh of those who lie. Slink away now and live blissfully ignorant, free from the torture of the existential. Oh, free. Do not let yourself become like me. I think we should go, Pep. There's something about him, and it's getting more unnerving the longer we stay here. Deeper yet deeper you delve, trying to find answers about the subject of no current work to you. If you are not gone in the next 20 seconds, I will have to make you. Oh, you think that's scary? I'm gonna say it first, just in case. You think that was scary? Get out. No. What if I don't do that? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Fucking cunt. You can actually leave anytime you want. But of course, I'm not going to do that because I'm stupid. That is what we call a poor choice. You should have heeded my warning. You think you're clever. Perhaps you are.
But I know all of the rules. Some can be bent, others broken. The only truly unchangeable rule is also the worst one. I don't exist. And neither do
But unfortunately, that's as far as I've gone with that. It's a work in progress. So let's get the fuck away from that, because, yeah, scary. Alright, Asperry, what you doing? Is he coming? Yes, but you need to put a powerful barrier around this shop right now. Alright, why? He's gonna blow up the whole city with the explosives combined with his own powers. I tried to stop him, but I lost. He's way too powerful. That's definitely not something Pep would do. Sepp and his goals do definitely differ then. The main thing is you're still alive. Not for long. I don't understand. You will. Nola, if you die here, Pep may never recall himself. Don't try to stop me. I know what I'm doing. I know what you're worried about, but you needn't worry. Pep will forgive you much as you really don't deserve it. I see. Well, whatever way you die, make sure your body's on the yellow spell circle. Otherwise, I will not be able to bring you in. Sepp also needs to be in the red one. Don't worry, Asperia, I've got it. You better not be pulling anything ill-advised here, Frost Witch. Well, come on, Pep. Don't worry about her. It's me you need to worry about. Get on the red spell circle over there, Pep. No, are you sure you... Now! Ooh, excuse me. Seems Pep trusts you, even though I don't. Listen to me very carefully, Pep. You're going to see me again very soon, and together we'll fix all of this. But first, it's gonna be a little rough in the eyes. As you said, it's always darkest before the sunrise. Wait, what are you? Is she seriously going to... Nola, what are you doing? Don't you worry about it. Listen, Pep, you need to be unconscious for this to work. So, I'm doing this. Don't take it to heart. It's time I spade the queen. Now, what did she learn about that? Nola, please don't. This isn't right. This isn't what I want. Too bad, it's what I want, Pep. And you wanted me to be happy, right? Did he say that? I've bound him to the spell circle. Whatever you're going to do, Nola, do it now. What are you doing? Saving you from yourself. Nola! Good God, she really did it. And she's smiling? What is this feeling? Pep, are you alright? Don't let my death be in vain. Sweet dreams, Pep. Pep, I can't hold on. It's taking every ounce of my being not to collapse when we're alone in a room with Asperia and Nola's dead body. What do you mean, just let it happen? Are you crazy? Alright. I hope you know what you're doing. She did it. Alright, here goes nothing. Lord of the Damned, heed my call. Seradath, I ask a favor. The eve of futility wishes to enter the mind of the phantasmal Zera. With the help of Nightmare's Wake, we seek to save the soul of the persistent catalyst. Seems you made all the right preparations, but the Lord of Damned has to wonder. Why is a catcher of souls trying to save one? That doesn't seem like her. Moral undercurrent, I can give you the whole story when I get back. Sounds like it'll be a good story. Alright, Frost Queen, make sure to do your part and give it a good ending. I'm giving you that chance. I won't fail. Now that sounds like the Asperia I know. Alright, The mind games begin. Enter a power and persevere to do the deeds of damnation or depravity. Release! Arcane Fire. Blue glow, fiery glowing shit. Also referred to as demonic mana, it is the power source of most Eldathians, and powerful beings who hail from Eldath are tanked on it. It is a versatile power source. It is so coded, and that's it. Speaking of fiery glowing shit, R.A.P. Britain. End of Act 5. Act 6, The Devil. Last act, boys! Woo! Final act. Insanity Sentiment. That's a cool fucking zone name. You really did a number on him, huh? It was nothing like this when I left. But this level of inner turmoil is severe. We need to find Pep as soon as possible. Right, let's go. So hey, now we actually have a spirit in our party. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. That's Pep. Hi, Pep. You know, would it be nice for you to come around sooner, Asperia? My mind is a bit of a wreck, too. I apologize, but we can still get you back. What bother? Have you actually given up? Yeah, Asperia, you win. You can have it. My soul is yours. Just let me join them afterwards, okay? No, you keep it. Man, I'm glad you answered that way. My mom would have never forgiven me if that gambit didn't pay off. That was a test, wasn't it? I was about to gut you, too. Don't scare me like that. It's actually really refreshing to see you both. You both changed dramatically. I'm proud, really. You have too. Seems I was right about you from the start. Boy, you took your time, though. I'm not here because I like you, but you're way more important to the world than you know. Be more honest, Asperia. Truly pretty transparent when you pull the Sunday shtick like that. Kind of unbefitting for one who's usually so brutally honest. Speechless. First time for everything, I suppose. Incredible. It's completely got Asperia figured out. What's more, she's turning pink with embarrassment, even if we don't save him. Death was worth it, just for this. Listen, I know you both went through a lot of bullshit to get here, so thank you. I'm so glad that at last you both woke up. Woke up. Look at you, Asperia. You've changed so much I wouldn't even know you were the woman who brought me here. Probably just as well, you're just like such a tramp. I may have no idea you're the same person otherwise. God damn it, I can't even be mad at petty insults like that. How do you do this, Pep? Told you already. Can't soon hold a grudge. Too much energy for something so pointless. But if you meant, how am I such a giant bastard? Your guess is as good as mine. Noted. Pep, I've never seen you like this. You're so calm, in control, but still the same goof, I know. But yet even more charming. We have to get you out of here and to resume your role. Well, I guess flattery isn't the solution, but I'm ready. How do we proceed? The energy regime seems to be gone from where I left it. As you're probably aware, your mental ensemble has become a bit less tranquil. Zap, I want to play a game. It's called putting everything back the way I fucking left it, you hear me? You absolute trash. You could have gotten us killed. But I didn't, did I? You should have more faith in me, Zap. How am I supposed to know you'll keep us alive now that there's no future or family to return to? Everyone's dead now, Pep. The country in ruins. Well, I'm feeling better now, courtesy of doing what the fuck I told you to do. So now, you can do it again. It's not going to be that easy this time. Uh-oh. Do they always fight like this? You will have to prove to me you're strong enough to keep yourself safe in the future. So be it, guess we're gonna play a game. Hey, don't do that, that wasn't funny. Alright. Mom, sorry about, my boy, why are you apologizing? Well, I kept the promise I asked you to. That bluff just then was risky, but it seems your judge of character is about as persistent a trait in you as is your love for your dear. No need to be sad, Nola. You'll be able to join me very soon. A bit sad there, Sparrow. Weren't you the one who summoned me here? I just don't know what to say. I was wrong about you. I thought you were beyond words or reason. That there was no good in you at all. That you've proved me wrong about this is apology enough. I only got to see the side of you that you wanted the world to see. But it seems you understand what I mean now, what I meant now. I'm sure if you put your mind to it, you may find a lover yourself. Pep, why is everyone in your family so fucking nice and forgiving? Where do we even start? The hardships you and Axton brought upon us made us more dependent on each other. Not many of us have ever fought for revenge. It was always for love. Speaking of, I have something to give you, my son. I wouldn't be needing them where I am now. My love, my compassion, it's yours now. New weapon, Divine Spears unlocked. Incredible. These are the spears you were using. Now go. You've got a mentor on the move, and I'm not in any mood to see you collapsing to insanity after all you've been through. You're just as amazing as before, Swally. Hope it's not too intoxicating. We've essentially an eternity of it together. Go now, Pep. Show your mind what your love you're truly capable of. Alright, this is gonna show my mind what love I'm truly capable of. Except fucking food. These fucking references to chess. You know what we must do, don't you, my host? Yeah, I'm ready. Even though you're easily twice my power, and even though you have the devil's regenerative power, I don't doubt my chances. Are you serious, Pep? You're only a mind's mortal shell, or is on par with a demigod. It is the only way. He must be strong if he is to prove himself worthy of re-establishing motor control of the body. We'll help you out, Pep. It's why we're here. No, you won't. What? You must do this alone. He won't have you when he returns to the waking world. That against you, that seems a bit unfair. Life rarely is to quote one from your ingratiating book. Bastard. It's okay, guys. I can do it. I know why Zeb insists on this. Sheesh, have some faith in your Pep. He got this far, didn't he? Alright, I hope you know what you're doing, Redo. You are welcome to watch our battle, though. Follow me to the door beyond. Yeah. Like, when you were fucking flipping out about Australia's development, I'm like, oh man. There's so much more where that comes from. And I guess you can now see what I was talking about. Hey! There we go. I'm sure you can do it. Good luck. Fucking boulders. Knowing what I do with your condition, this fight could get messy. Zep is immensely powerful, and here he also has administrative control. But thinking back, there was never a challenge set before you that you gave up on. And fighting you personally let me see that despite it all, you have a really good chance. I don't. Shit, I'm not gonna try to answer that while I'm playing. Welcome to probably one of my favorite places you've thrown up. This one? The mind's beauty, huh? You have quite a stellar imagination. That's one of the very nice things about living here. A chaotic mind like yours is perfect for sorts like me. Your Hardothian lineage isn't something to be ashamed of. I'm not here to be flattered, Zep. You know what we have to do. That reminds me. Maybe I'm remembering wrong, but you set up all Britain below. Yes, I thought you wouldn't mind, seeing as knowing on Despair would be safe. Saving the country was never your true goal, was it? No, but blowing it all up was a last resort. I said the same to no one. You know, well, I hope you look duller. It'd actually be interesting to wake up and see a huge completeness of land. It will be very lonely out there, which is why we must do this. I'm ready. Good, but first, I think this suits our sort of battle well. Devil versus mortal, master versus pupil, vigilance versus perseverance. Now we're talking. Well then, let's begin. Whew. So it's going to survive in this fight. Lots of stuff to avoid. Oh, I just avoided that. I'm gonna die. Oh, I'm so glad I fucking tried that for me. Darn it! Oh. Got greedy. Yeah, I got greedy. Yeah, this fight is tough. Just for a survival fight, it's pretty up there with difficult boss fight difficulty. But you've got the orcs to worry about, which are very hard to see along the background. As well as just the big fucking iron cans and fuck! Well, they're hard to see before they become damaged, so it's absolutely fuck off! This fucking was half of the thing, sure. Fuck! Let's right into that one. Whew. I just... You're doing well, but don't get caught. We've some trials ahead just yet. I'm ready for whatever you can throw at me, Zep. I can't lose. Since you're as renewed as ever. Very well. save here. Whew. It is pretty hard. Once upon a time, two factions who were both aligned yet set apart by their differences sought to make a merger between their peoples. The angels of Garvana, the demons of Hell, sought one who could bridge the divide between them, an anomaly, easy to be hated or loved by both. Are you at last beginning to understand, my host? Just how important you are. I'm starting to get the idea, yeah, but if that is my fate, I'll let it come naturally. For now, forget the devils and angels. Those who still live are my priority. It unnerves me that we can exist. Mortals were never meant to possess both an angel or a devil gene, let alone both. Quit worrying. If we someday get silently erased, there's not anything we can do about it. We might as well just persevere and get on with it. Even if it's all worthless in the end, why not enjoy it and give it our all? I see now. This is why they like you. Truly are the fool. Never afraid to push forward into the uncertain future. Always to persevere, even at the price of myself. I've always myself envied that. I can't feel that same way. There are so many things about you that contradict with how I feel about the world. You know what your name means better than I do, Auntie. Very clever. So what's the reveal this time? Is it big? Literally so. So hey, what? You want a cool boss fight? This isn't even Fu's final form. Surrender to the horror within! Alright. Alright. Just off. Jesus. Right. Shoot my weapon real quick. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so this one is an interesting fight. No! Oh, it's okay, it's still good. There we go. Good old divine spears. Rounds. Fuck. God. Fucking bloodings. Get out of that fucking place, I can hit you. Okay. Now the other one's back, of course. So, what's up we hit for that? Oh, right, the barrel's already up. It did, go through. Give me that. That's good. That's been taken care of again. Alright, I want to finish off this side now. There we go. One eye out. The good thing about that is it limits everything in half. The only one that's in half. One's a lot easier to deal with than two. There we go. Word. Some fucking Arkham Sin shit. Alright. Dad, it's been a while. Boy, you have been up to some crazy stuff. I can't begin to tell you just how proud I am. You've been watching. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Are you kidding? Do you think I'd miss out on seeing where you took this legacy after I passed it on? You were a far more capable impetus than I ever was. But London, most of Britain is now gone, and what's that to sacrifice Mum to? Don't get sidetracked on the bad things you did. That is exactly what perseverance is all about. I wouldn't have given you the title if I didn't deem you were ready to take it on. It is a huge responsibility, but you've done so much with it, it makes me look lazy in comparison. But when the chips went down, you sacrificed yourself for what you believed in. You believed in a promise. And that's okay. Do you have any idea how many times Folly tried to get me to make that same one? You didn't make it? You know as well as I do. It isn't a good idea to make promises, but hey, by the looks of things, you made 2 promises of the right sort. Vigilance and perseverance aren't worth anything if you can't compromise when some things are more important. You did what I never would. You cast aside your own personal quest to do something for someone else. That's an incredible sign of growth, and I always knew you'd do a better job of this than I would. Look at all the people you inspired to join your cause. You defeated an accent, you even fought Asperia on her terms, and, unlike me, you didn't give up. You fought even when your body would no longer function, even when she could easily have killed you outright. You fought on, you persevered so hard that it changed her. My legacy was never entirely bent on saving the country. It was about protecting what I loved and cared for, but when it came down to it, I could only protect myself and you for all of one day. But you're telling me that the epic just magic you've been... But you're telling me that all the epic just magic you've been pulling, that it's worthless? I don't know where you developed this self-defeating attitude, but cut it out, would ya? Alright, yeah, sorry, I guess I still feel responsible for a lot of bad things that happened. It's okay to feel responsible, but don't let the bad that you did outweigh the good. People, thousands, even millions, were happy to die for your revolution. That's the sort of thing I could only have dreamt of. You were the voice of action I never had the courage to be. You achieved in the span of a week what I hadn't gotten close to in over a decade. Seeing your fights with Asperia made me realize why I wanted to hide. I didn't have the courage or guile you did. You were ready to die 1,000 deaths just to protect what you love. And I was only ready to die once. You are better than me, Pep. I'm so proud of you. Alright, thanks, Dad. That means a lot. I see I've been letting too much negativity get to me. Thanks for the pep talk. But I should go and deal with myself. If anything, you should be the one giving me a pep talk. But I'm glad I could help out some. For in this battle, you'll be alone. However, I'll be watching and rooting for you all the way. I won't let you down. Gosh, look at you. More full of beans and chipper than ever. Seems Asperia's ploy, evil and clever as it was, backfired disastrously. Still no broken promises. I'm sorry about having you killed. That shit is gonna haunt me forever. You needn't apologize. Remember what I said. I'd never forgive you if you did break your promise. That truth still hasn't taken your soul, and I doubt you'll ever even try now. It's nice here anyway. Peaceful, calm, relaxed. And I'm back with your father. It's sending it just off myself when I wake up and join you. Don't worry. We'll be patient. You know I would much rather you make the most out of your life than selfishly wish you were here. No dying, okay? You've done well at obeying that order, so keep it up. Alright. I'm so proud of you. Even after all you've been through, even after seeing everyone around you die, you're still fighting with your all in memory. with you all in memory of those you love. To be your mother is such a joy. Are you trying to make me explode? I'm already too red. Oh darn, nothing gets past you, does it? To be less mediocre about it, that means a lot to me. And regardless of what anyone says or does, you're the best mom a kid could ever have. The amount you could still show love in a world like ours. I don't know how you did it. You coped with all the hardships and stress so well. Even when you were being killed, not flinching and keeping a brave face was more important to you than just letting go. Me and Ella both saw that, you know. You knew she was going to make us watch. So you just stood there still and unfazed. I was waiting for you to scream and lose it, but you didn't. You did that for us. Solely for us. If your spirit was curious if you were a coward in death, I guess you gave her a big fat no, too. You thought about it that much, huh? Your loss was definitely one of the heaviest, so I'm glad you have found death so forgiving. Well, much as I'd love to talk, we'll have all the time for that in the universe should you succeed. Go now, Pep. You've got a mind to master. Don't be alarmed. Seems Nola can bring back the spirits of those she had cherished into your mind for a time. How's death treating you? Where'd you end up going? Gavana. And I'll be able to help you out in the mortal plane with loneliness if you succeed here. Paperwork is already sorted, apparently. Cool. Hope you didn't see me being all uncool there. Was so embarrassing and not cool with me. I don't know. Probably not. I'm sure I remember any times you weren't being cool. Will you be helping out? I can't. This next battle was your own. And it's not going to be easy. But you didn't come this far just to give up, did you? Hell nah. You know me too well, Cara. Give us a show, Peppy. Hey, Asperio. Hello, Pep. It seems you weren't wrong to believe that there's a little bit of good in everyone. I frankly feel a lot more relaxed now, knowing that I can't reach my endgame, at least not from you or your family. I'm sure you can still get what you want, you know? You're pretty good at finding back doors, and if you want something badly enough, even when all doorways seem closed, I'm sure you can find another. If there's anything I've learned through all of this, it's that no matter how bleak or hopeless shit seems to get, there's always light at the end of the tunnel. A glimmer of hope. You just need to be able to see it. You may be right. Once you're done here, I'm going to go and do some introspection of my own. I have a lot to think about. Well, I believe you can do it, Asperio. You've been trying and working so hard towards it. So you shouldn't quit now just because one door closes. I'm sure if you put your mind to it, you can do anything. Why are you being so nice and supportive? You should be treating me like crap. You did give me a choice, didn't you? I just honestly couldn't be bothered holding on to that negative energy. I'd rather just move on and focus on fixing what matters. What's past is past, yeah? Sure, you did a bad thing, or many bad things, but you did something even I was beginning to believe was impossible for you to do. You saw what was more important, and you've been amending for your crimes ever since. So, I believe in you, Asperio, and if I can, you sure as hell should be able to. I'm nice to you because I'm just overjoyed we're not enemies any longer. Don't worry, I'll be happy to get out of this with just my sanity intact. Don't beat yourself up over it, okay? Well, I'll try. If you're gonna go make a stupid promise, make me this one. That you won't blame yourself for my choice. I could have let you win, you know. I was ready to take this new level of hardship on, even at the price of whatever I had left. I'm here with all my dead friends now, which is more than I imagined I'd get out of it. So don't even worry. Thank you, Pep. You really are a very sweet child. You're welcome. Off I go then. I'd wish you good luck, but I get the feeling you've never needed it. Everyone's here. Did you do this? Me and Asperia. It's good to see you in such high spirits. Fighting you with Zep, I begin to worry a piece of you had been lost forever. It was a piece of you I cherished, so I'm glad to see you still got it. You know, it should have been obvious I was still around when you were preparing that spell with Asperia. Zep wouldn't have jumped onto that spell circle if I wasn't. Well, the gambit I had in mind would have only worked if you were still there. I feel bad that every person I know is giving their lives to save me. Am I really that special? You must be. Everyone is here. And speaking personally, I didn't have much left to look forward to. I'd have probably given up and done something to myself if you weren't always around. It made it easy to justify doing what I did to myself. Sort of like an all or nothing. Either way, I was ready to die. Gosh, well now I definitely won't lose. It's a shame I can't help out, but Zep forbids it. I can understand why. I'm going to be by myself when I succeed here. Zeb wants to make sure I'll be strong enough to move on and not lose hope. Even find new friends. You see, this game he and I are about to play is more psychological than the last two. He knows I can survive now. He knows I can fight. All that is left is to see if I can move forward. It's likely my life in Britain is over. Yeah. But that's okay. I like to get new memories. It's a new motivation. If I survive this next encounter, I can promise you, I won't falter. I'll persevere, even when all hope seems lost. I will stay alive. You don't owe me that. You should listen to Asperger's advice. No more making stupid promises, okay? I promise nothing. Well, talk to you later, Noah. Seems I've got some introversion to do. Best of luck, Redo. Death isn't so bad, but I'm glad I get to speak to you and get some closure if you allow it. No better time than now, Svenno, brother, old pal of mine. Good to see Death has been kind to you. I've learned so much it's frankly absurd, but just to be assured that I was sorta looking forward to it. You have no idea how great it can be to be able to rest at last. No more nightmares. I'm glad to see you so happy. Got any tips for my soon-to-be oblivion of myself or whatever? Well, only the obvious things. Zep will be using the Red Tempest, and will likely expect that you won't do so as part of the test, or game, to use the term he does. You know most of his powers. What is important to remember is that alone you and he are equal when it comes to health points. However, he has the ability to regenerate his naturally, and due to the Red Tempest, possesses double your potency with all weapons. One small misstep on your part could quickly land you in dangerous territory. He will also likely disable some of his own devices, such as projectiles and mind-bending tricks. I foresee that as very likely, since he seems to be intent on making sure you can stand up to him on your own merits. So more tricks than would be possible in real space would detriment the purpose of the game. You have one advantage over him, however: perseverance. I have seen you use that power like a god, and inspire people by the thousands. You even caused Asperry to have a change of heart. I think she sort of did that mostly on her own. Regardless, had you given in earlier, had you broken the promise, you'd have never known her like this, right? Well, that's one way to put it. I'm just glad I was dead before you had to make that choice. It was a cunning ploy, and had Asperia been entirely morally bankrupt, it would have worked. But it seems you were right to believe. Believe what? That there is a little bit of good in everyone. You said it to her yourself, but then expressed doubt. You guys have been watching me this whole time, haven't you? After we decided our place, we indeed joined the spectators. Seems you're quite a hot topic here in the world's after. Wow, so what? Is everyone in Hell Death and stuff going to be perving up my mind? That's really kind of not cool and quite invasive. Our viewport is limited. I wouldn't worry about it. Go now, brother of mine. While I can aid you with advice, this is a fight you must face alone. I will all be rooting for you. And the gateway is open now. I've talked to all fucking 8 of them. Alright, final boss fight time. Yee. Speaking of, I need to select this. For if you don't know, Bible of the Anarchists, disguised as a pedestrian item of controversial literature, the book's true nature is a very explosive one. Once thrown on the ground, it may later be detonated by remote control. Yee. A tasty treat and a powerful boon. The spiral cycle on consumption grants immunity to all incoming forms of damage, but be warned, there's nothing good lasts forever. We've read that, we haven't read this. Red cordial is described as sugary poison to, unsurprisingly, everyone whose fur color hasn't been entirely engulfed in its red splendor. The sugar rush is the only reason anyone is even going to consume it. Enjoy the speed boost while it lasts. Yeah, I'll get that. It looks like your family spirits in the spirit have reinvigorated you. I sense you fear me less than you fear Red Cordial. That's good. You will need to be fearless if your future is like I suspect. Does it not strike you as odd that all of Helldeath is watching our legendary soon-to-be final duel, when we shouldn't even exist? It's me they care about, isn't it? Probably. I think Helldeath may not be as loyal to the whims of the universe as you believe. Remember the cloaked monkey? I've seen enough evidence now to know that we aren't going to stop existing here. Now, if we're done with the chatter, I have a lot of people rooting for me. and I have no intention of being the one to disappoint. Make this a little amusing for me, won't you, X-Pep? So, at last, you are beginning to understand. I am all that you fear to become. I am the anti to your morality. A trick I was crossed when your mother was taken so cruelly from you. I am simply Zep, and at long last, may I just say that I want to play a game. Dun, 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 dun. Bring it up. Got it. So, there's an exploit you can do for that fight. Basically, early in the game, you get a... what's it called? Anarchist Bible. It'll basically do 100 damage to every enemy on screen. Then all you need to do is hit Zep with something, and it's basically get dead. So yeah, that's what I just did. Pep, that was amazing. Yeah, I killed him in a second. I just told you. Seems Zep has returned to the Angel Gene. Shall I reactivate it now? Yeah, go for it. I want to spend a little more time here, just to say final goodbyes. All fixed. I'll be waiting for you on the other side. It's a shame, but I can't stay, and neither can you. As you see, this place is barely big enough for all of them. Me. Live long and keep happy. That's all I ask of you, my boy. Don't blame yourself for what happens to me, okay? I'll always love you, Pep. Just do what makes you happy, yeah? Seems you've got quite a future ahead of you. I wish you well, brother. It was an honor to see you fight once more. I'll see you quite soon, Peppy. I'll be going soon too, but... just want to say, you've been worth everything. So don't go getting killed too early on, okay? I love you. You too, Noah. You too. The game's ended. You've won. Are you ready to wake up now? Yeah! Alright, good luck with whatever you're going to do, my host. Everything for your body, mind, and soul should be back to normal. As normal as it gets for you, anyway. It was an honor to fight by, with, and against you. Farewell. I leave you here, Represent. I don't know what you intend to do, but I've already involved myself enough with your life. That's fine by me. It was good to see the other side of you, Asperio. You're an amazing woman. Your passion, determination, conviction, and cunning, they are the only sins. They are only sins if you make them so. And today, I've seen you found a lot more powerful than any you claim to have extinguished. But listen, don't change for me or anyone but yourself, okay? If you wanna, go doing what you've done here today, do what you gotta. I won't judge you for it. You're very cluey. It's true that this is a special case for me. I'm still spiteful in nature. I don't think that will truly ever change, but I won't bring anyone to that point again for my sake. My next victim may not be so forgiving, and I don't intend to become what I hated in life. Well, you needn't worry about me. The trip will be lonely, but I'm told I've got some help. Take care of yourself, Asperia. You too. Ta-ta. So nice home while it lasted, but time to let the dead lie. I suppose the only thing left to do is also the thing I'm best at. Never to plan, never to ponder, only to proactively persevere. Story and characters, bizarre monkey. There's Pep looking out over the horizon from the bomb shop upon a ruined Britain. I'm actually the one who drew these ones! Yay! My art's finally on display! Portrait illustrator is the reason. Original music scores, Jake Moneyman Scanlan, and Maxim Dominova. There's Fat trotting along. You can actually see Act 6, or the number 6 from the clock face, which is down there. Actually resembles a P, the clock face. And then you've got Act 6 being buried in the dirt, saying it's over. A lot of symbology in this environment. Artists, people. Right. Yeah, these took a while. There's Fat meeting the angelic Carla, who's now, back to help her out with loneliness. There's a sign there that saying shipyard is nearby, and some other shit, ruins and rubble. And he's also taking off all his garments. Like you can see his goggles down there. His gloves, his gauntlet, bomb glove has been taken off as well. He's also discarded a few other things. And on here, he's wearing the stuff he has in, well, the other games he's in. So yeah, that's credit for the wanted poster mugshots. We're him with Kara, Bassard. Here's all the voice actors. God, I just got told thanks for playing by true people. And that's it. Alright, right, proper credits. I was happy to indulge you, Phoenix. Good news is we got done in 3 episodes. Holy shit. Y'all, welcome. Just going down with the credits, and we'll probably close the screen down then. Yeah, Fusgunos is force of spared. Chibi Evil Rude works as normal. Brad Clark, my dad, or stepdad is Axis. Kate Horton is Asperia. Senzavran is Highwood, Max and Villagers. These are some external artists, I use the resources of. Otian Games helped Dad a lot, that's why he's at the top. As he helped me with that collision script. It's the same one I'm using in Fantasia. Told you lies, well yeah, you can probably guess most of these. I created the fonts used as well. Carblecat is the default font. Anarchistic, Cenobite, Charlemagne STD. Gameplay, Grimace, Kimberly, Hobart City, Caligula, Tarnish Taylor, Spiker. I think I have like one fucking by him. It's done apologetically showing off. Twitch just lag? Or is the game just being dumb? How unusual. Game's actually having FPS issues, and I have no idea why. It will eventually fade out, it's just taking its sweet time. Thanks for playing. Okay. And there you go, game complete. Shit! Hey, I did that wrong. Alright, shit, let me change that. Game off. Alright, thank you everyone for watching. And, yeah, glad to have that fun meal documented. I'm glad to see, you had so much fun, Phoenix. Mayhap next, stream. Whenever I do it, I'll do Intelligence 314th Clash, because that's when that story essentially continues. To explain, where his folly and such are able to come back, it's because death is sort of like, it doesn't matter a whole lot. I don't really want to have to go and explain it all now. You know the gist anyway, you saw all the parts in that game. But yeah, there's the truth to Asperia. I liked how you were saying, God, she's hot, but God, I fucking hate Asperia. I'm like, oh, that won't last. Guess I was right. But yeah, that basically shows Asperia's character best. Because, yeah, it shows the best of both sides of her. Her cruel, malicious, and sadistic side, and her more gentle, remorseful, and happy to not be a shit side. Yeah. Yeah, it was a fun game to develop. Still, sometimes I go back over it and I'm like, Jesus Christ, this was clever. And Asperia is very smart too. You said so yourself. Yeah, she's pretty cluey. Yeah. Yeah. I'm happy that you enjoyed it. And I'm happy you actually got to play it all through to the end. Now I have something to upload to YouTube. I better stop this recording and stream before it gets any longer, but feel free to contact me on Discord. Talk to you there, Phoenix.